So now I'll raise a point about, so how do you know, practically speaking, that you've done all of the relevant reading, that you've found all of the published scholarship out there in your field? The first thing I'll say is certainly don't feel bad if you worry about that. So every scholar out there worries that there's some major study that they've somehow overlooked, and they're going to be the one who's embarrassed. They send out their research for publication and somebody says, oh my gosh, did you not read this one thing that says exactly what you said? So everybody is afraid of that. So don't let that be daunting or overwhelming if that happens to be a fear that you might share. One sort of quick way of helping to determine relevant research is to look at the bibliographies and the works cited of research that you do find. So if you find things and it's related to your work, look and see who that researcher has relied upon and has cited, and then find those works. And then if those ones apply to your research, find who they've researched and cited and relied upon. And that's a good way to get started and get involved in the community of sort of researchers in your field. Again, in an ideal world, you also have a committee and a supervisor who can help to point you in the direction to get you started. But then as a professional scholar, it's entirely up to you to start to narrow things down and find out where there's relevant research. Again, you can do JSTOR and Google Scholar searches through the relevant databases to find peer-reviewed scholarship. The way in which some of that research is scoped is not always perfect. So that's why my recommendation is start with the research that you have found that applies, that you like, and see who those people have quoted, and then sort of follow along and discover other research related to your field.